Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Alrighty, welcome back to the jungle. Gonna be playing Wukong versus Fiddlesticks. Who presses R better? Who creates a big circle better? Hopefully me. This matchup's not great for Wukong, but what Wukong has advantage over Fiddlesticks in the early game is that he can fight. He can force some really stupid fights just a whole lot earlier. The runes here: Conqueror, Triumph, Alacrity, and Last Stand. Gives us more fighting power. Wukong, you're going to go in there and stay in, so it gives you more damage and more tankiness as you go. Then Magical Footwear and Cosmic, just a little bit of utility. Wukong's a pretty basic champion, so whether you know, ran this rune or that rune, or or built this or that, like, he's going to stay pretty much the same. And right off the bat, there's the first blood, surprisingly, from the bot lane. Usually it's the enemy bot lane getting first blood. Well, and top lane's dead, and bot lane's dead again. This must be opposite day, Bob. I'm gonna just go ahead and replicate this in your games. For Wukong, his passive, you get bonus armor based on the amount of enemies that are around you. So that's pretty cool. And then you regen a little bit of HP. The Q, you shred armor, and it resets the auto attacks. You want to auto Q every single time. The E, you dash towards the target, deal magic damage, and that's going to be your AoE damage to kill the small parts of these camps as well, like the raptors and the wolves. Other than that, it's just all auto attacks on the camps, I'll be honest. Champions like this that are very basic weird me out, because it's just auto attacks. The W, you create the clone, check it out, W, auto, Q, and you multiply that Q and some auto attacks. You can use that clone to dodge skill shots and reset the Q cooldown more. It's a very versatile ability. It's one of the main ones that you're going to have to get used to, as the other abilities kind of cast themselves. Alright, so like this part, Bob, where you're just like auto-attacking the camp. My hands aren't even on the mouse and keyboard, like who cares? That part's so weird to me. But when I'm playing Warwick, it's different. Explain that. Okay, these guys are fighting, but the Kog'Maw is dead, so I'm not going to be able to kill a Draven all by myself, even though he's kind of low. So we'll finish the clear. As Wukong, a full clear is a good life to live. You can show up to ganks, but they better be reactive. You better see the enemy being low, already committed to a fight, and better yet, pretty far up the lane before you move. Because any time spent not hitting a camp or a champion is a waste of time. Maxing that Q first, it's going to give us more damage, lower cooldown, and also more armor shred, right? Yeah, more armor shred. And more range, I didn't know that. Alrighty, there's no play bot lane. They already did it twice. And no play mid lane, so we'll just reset. Job's done. Back to base here, we'll get that Sheen and then get back out on the map. Sheen gives us ability haste and the Spellblade passive that will give us bonus physical damage on our first auto after using an ability on a second and a half cooldown. Wukong really spams out that Q, so you're always going to get a lot of value out of that. On this turn, we want to get level 5 and the objective spawns, so we can fight for that dragon, or maybe the Void Grubs. And then, if we win those fights, that's where Wukong really derives his value. It might seem super awkward on that first clear where you're not doing anything, but you really feel it on turn 2 when you start fighting for the objectives, because Wukong's simply built for a skirmish. His 1v1s are okay, but that ulti's AoE for a reason. And you're so tanky for a reason, and that reason is that you want to fight multiple people. So we kill those Krugs, kill these Raptors eventually. Hopefully these give me level 5. We'll see. Once the camp is dying, that's when you want to kite it out. Ah, look at that. Like, just barely not level 5 by 5 XP. I'll just wait for the wolves. We don't have to rush that dragon. For the dragon, you want your lane staff push. My bot lane is getting pushed in currently and down a level. So we'll give the lane some time. My Malzahar is only level 5, and he's pinging for that dragon like it's something special. Hey man, focus on yourself first. Yeah, where the lanes aren't doing anything, neither will I. The worst thing you can do is try to make it happen too early as Wukong. Alrighty, camps are done. Camps are done. I'm entering the bot lane. Lulu is screaming at them that I'm coming with that sort of maneuver. Yeah. Well done, guys. My ADC is still level 3. What's going on down here, huh? I'll leave a ward, but we need a play before we just start this dragon. It's not easy at all. because the enemy bot lane could just come stop me. So I'm going to try to gank mid lane here where Malzahar has ulti. And a little bit too late, it looks like. A lot of too late. Wow, this is bad. Tom Kinchi. E. Auto. Q. Auto. 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 W. Well, he didn't even try to use his second Q there. Oh my gosh. This really sucks, Bob, but here's what you do when no one's doing nothing. You just do nothing. Kill this guy. Auto. Moving. Auto. Auto Q. Noob down. He can't use his shield when he's trying to do his backflip. He's a big guy, and you'd be surprised, but he can do a backflip and jump away. The main deal, too, is I didn't move out of that bush. I let him move as far as he's going to into the river, because that's going to give me more time to run him down with my stick. Bash him with that stick. Like when you misbehaved as a kid. Say, here comes that fucking whap. And then after that, we can take the dragon. Slowly but surely here. Fiddlesticks has already taken those void grubs and is definitely level 6, but
everyone learns and everyone operates on their own time. No need to compare yourself to others. Like a Fiddlesticks with all the winning lanes.
Let's reset. Sell that health potion, and I'm going to wait for the Hearthbound Axe here. It's going to give me a lot more clear speed, and that's a lot of what I'm doing right now is clearing camps and then fighting, so Hearthbound Axe giving us 20 AD and 20% attack speed. We want to get level 6 here, and that's no problem. And then after that, even when you have ulti, you don't have to force any sort of attacks. But just know that any play you show up to is going to be a whole lot more likely because you have that ulti. No Krugs! Oh, no red buff. Oh. There's Fiddlesticks with all my food. Suppose that gave me level 6. I'm going to try to get into Fiddlesticks' red side since he overstayed and took mine. And he's still on the map in the top side there. Sweeper as we enter. Looks like bot lane's got that play, and we're going to try to take these camps as fast as possible. Now this is super rare, but like I'm not even going to finish all these small raptors. Just on to the next camp. We don't have time to waste. Slowly but surely here. And don't call me Shirley. Alrighty, that's about it. If I stick around now, I find Draven walking back to lane and a Fiddlesticks. Pass. Back to my blue side camps. No one's laning here, so there's no play. And we want to get our level 7, which we can kind of hope to do off of blue and Gromp. I don't know if we'll get enough XP. Nice, we got the double slam. When you use that W, you better be spamming out that Q. Trying to get 2 hits. From you and the clone, because it multiplies the damage. Q. 1, 2. Oh, close. And then don't smite this one. Draven definitely warding that area. So since the wave is pushing back... this is so tricky. This is so tricky because I don't have Sweeper and this isn't push, but like... I have a feeling that Fiddlesticks is going to be down here. There's the backflip in. That's a commitment. That's what we're looking for, Bob. W. Nice. E ulti. Auto Q smite ulti. Nice polymorph. Tom Kinch can't use his gray health, and that's going to be enough. Just soften up the way for the boys, and I'm going to get a reset off. Back to the top side. I would not be surprised if Fiddle has taken my damn Rompin. Or my damn Krugs and Raptors again, but whatever. Ruby Crystal Longsword to the top side. Quick. Quick. My Krugs are calling me. Since we don't have ulti, there's no pressure. Don't contest that. I don't have ulti. Malzahar doesn't have ulti. You can tell with that thing. Oh my god, Krugs, I'm so happy to see ya. Q. Don't do that, Malzahar. Just one Void Grub, what do we care? Let's see, with the feats of strength, we got first blood. They have 2 objectives. Good luck to them trying to get that next dragon. Bar, like, someone random inting right before it spawns, I think it's in our control. I'll keep clearing. We're going to hit level 8, and we're going to have that Trinity force, so we could just reset kind of no problem. With it being 1 minute to the next objective. I'll just reset right now. No problem. Now you can max the E or the W second. We're playing into a lot of range champs, so I'm going to max that W second. Points in the W is going to reduce the cooldown, but increase the damage percentage that the clone deals. So that's going to increase the auto attacks, the Q, and the ulti that the clone does. Lowering that cooldown means that you can have more maneuverability within the team fights as well, because we get quite a bit of ability haste. Whoa, Nelly, into the bot side. No time to waste. Skip these camps for sure. We got our level up and we got our item. It's time to fight. Easier said than done, but here we are. Hi, guys. On to Fiddlesticks. E, auto, Q. Is fine, is fine. On to Tom Kinch. W, auto. Auto, Q, ulti. Bop, 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 bop. Q, bop, 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 bop. Smack, 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 Q, smack. Oh, if she lands this slow, he's literally, like, dude, literally dead. I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna shove this next wave. Clearly he's like a jungle camp. Me and Wukong. Alrighty, very nice. Trinity Force gives us AD attack speed, HP, ability haste, and that Spellblade passive. And some extra movement speed when we hit him. With Fiddlesticks not having ult, this dragon is ours. Despite all that was going on in the bot side. Alright. Rest in peace, Malzar. So that gives us 2 dragons, and you know, in Season 15, I feel like the mid-game starts happening pretty quickly, so we can actually get the full Dragon Soul a lot faster than usual. Guess I'm gonna clean up my camps for a while here. My ulti is down. I don't see any particular play for me here. But as you're entering the mid-game, just know that you want that level 11, and you want at least 1 item boots and some change. Because once the mid-game starts, you will have no time to farm. So it's fine. It's fine to be farming right now. Because these guys are randomly doing nothing right here. As much as I'd love to deal 90 damage to someone right there, you know. Anyways, back to my red buff. Mr. Draven, I love you. Come on, walk up to this turret, I dare ya. Enemy walks together and kills all my allies, eh? I could clean this up. The odds of them staying is like super, super low, though. Hi, guys. W. Flash. Q. We flash for that because he's worth a quadrillion gold. And then we can get to our next item even faster. Schmoving. Schmoop. You got me. Attack the Tom Kinch. Lulu, can you calm down? It's like your girlfriend's like, beat that guy up. Hey, he weighs 400 pounds. I know Tom Kinch can do a backflip, but holy shit, babe. Get in the car. Ninja Tabby, you know, will build into Sundered Sky, and we will, like, be very tanky now. The Ninja Tabby, reduce damage from auto attack, you know, the set. The Action, the Draven, you know, they auto attack very much, so we want the reduced auto attack, very nice. And then the Tunneler gives us some HP and AD. About every item that we're going to be building past this point, we'll be doing that because we already get quite a bit of armor from our passive. And then with that HP, we cover both physical, true, and magic damage. Alright. And you gotta take damage as you're entering the mid-game as any bruiser. It's time to become the AoE machine. Watch my allies die, apparently. Here's the flash in. E, auto, Q, bop, 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 auto. Good enough. Literally a waste of time, though. Nothing's happening. Let's get out of here. That's one thing about Trinity Force, it's pretty underrated. You get that ability haste, and Wukong really acts like a caster champion. Just so reliant on that ulti. Fiddlesticks doesn't have ulti, right guys? Or am I mistaken? This Rift Herald's okay, but like the fight is way more important. W. E. Auto. Q. He's fine. It's fine. Auto. Q. You can just keep spamming out these Qs in a way. We're good. We're good. Yeah, you better run set. Noob slowed. Q. W. Auto. Auto. E. Q, 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 Q. Yes, smack, smack. Yes. All you have to do is stay in there, Bob. Stay in there, stay near the fight. Keep your eyes peeled and then wait for your opportunity to go in. In that case, the set and Fiddlesticks had gave up and walked towards this fight. That's not going to work for him. Nice, and we got the feats of strength. Sundered Sky is 1900. Fiddlesticks, do you have any camps for me? Let me know. You know what? One more camp and I have Sundered Skies, so we'll stay. Base gate. Hop over that wall. Then it's 10 seconds to the dragon. Whoops. Bro, stuff just keeps happening. There's always something to do in the mid game. Sundered Sky and off we go. Level 12, check. 2 items completed, check. 2 points in our ulti. Once you hit level 11, you get that second point. That's just a whole lot more damage. Now we want to try to capitalize on that. Now, guys, they got a whole Fiddlestick, so we got to pull this bad boy as far away as possible. Any day now, this guy's jumping over that wall. Auto Q smite. Nice. Wait for that Fiddlesticks ulti. And now we go in. E, W, auto, Q, ulti. Q, ulti. Easy fight. Easy. Smack, smack. Want to kite out that Fiddlesticks ulti, just let it expire. And then they FF, final score 7-0 and 4. Trinity dealing 1200 and Sundered Sky healing us 250. I didn't think they'd FF, Bob. I didn't think it was going to be like that. It's going to put us at Platinum 297 LP, but that's the placement games. And final damage dealt 9,000. Conqueror healing is 333. What are the odds of that? And Last Stand dealing 23. All right. Yep, so you can farm quite a bit in the early game, and that can all be fine on Wukong. Sometimes there's going to be opportunities for plays, and sometimes there won't be. Wukong really excels at those skirmishes, especially once he has his ulti, but you don't have to force anything along the way. I hope you really take that part away from the gameplay. Let the plays happen, move towards them, but once you're in the mid game and once you have a little bit of juice, that's when you can unleash, Bob. That stupid stuff where you're wasting time walking at people trying to start fights, do that in the mid game, but play it pretty standard and solid in the early game. And success will be yours, and in no time you'll be challenger or some shit. Anyways, subscribe to the channel. Bye-bye.